And welcome everyone to session 19 of the Sphere of Power campaign. Get me out of this maze. We are now, gosh knows how many days into this thing. About 2 weeks now, it looks like. Yeah, not quite. Getting close to 2 weeks though. It is early morning. Well, not too early morning, though you can't tell because you're inside the maze of the pyramid, still trying to figure out how the hell to get out of here. You had an idea. You checked out another room. Redrith sent his familiar in to check out a lone chest, only to find out it was what you should have expected, a mimic. And Tiny has been squished and sent back to the ether realm. So the five of you are now sitting outside the room. Door's been left open. And I do believe we had a picture shared. I should be able to bring this back up. Do, 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 do.
And I have enough incense and charcoal and herbs to bring Tiny back or change him 2 more times. So, and that's all I got until we get back to a city.
Or someplace with supplies. Yeah, I think I can safely say you're probably not going to find any more major urban areas between now and the end of the campaign. Doesn't mean you won't be able to find resources.
Right. Maybe they've got incense here in the temple somewhere.
Well, the brazier that you came in through was meant for burning incense, so.
Yeah, I don't know how much I burned. I don't know how much comes in the priest pack, but I had some. I burned a small clump of it in that one brazier.
Yep.
I don't know if it's the same kind of incense, but I think I got a little bit.
We can try it and see if he comes back.
Right.
I'm going to stop video just because it doesn't help with the bandwidth. All right, so did we or did we not roll initiative before we left last time?
I think we
Not
did.
sure. It looks like we did. The combat tracker, maybe.
Yep. Now that I think about it, we did. And of course, as soon as it went in there, so and we're up to round 2. Okay, so we are starting out with K.L. Lily.
There it is. The bleeding effect is probably gone. That was when I rolled a critical fumble last combat.
Yep, you are right.
And the arrow exploded. I've had plenty of time between combats as we moved to wrap that up and stop it from causing problems.
Yep, it's been pulled.
Okay.
Yeah, I rely on you to keep me up to date on some of these things because I know I miss a lot of stuff. And actually, I meant to ask you, I might need your help with some of the effect coding for Albie's character sheet, but that'll happen later if you can.
Send it to me. I'll fix it up and send it back.
Albie, you okay with that?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right, I'll export an XML and send it to you. Sweet.
Awesomenesses. Alrighty. Yeah, this thing just squished the spider. I think I'm going to shoot it. Good. I'm pretty sure that it knows I'm there, so I'm pretty sure I do not get sneak.
Yeah, it knows something's coming from over there, even if it can't specifically identify you, but it definitely is not the one that's surprised.
That's not the button I wanted to hit. That is not the button that I'm used to using. That I have to fix those. Those are backwards. Okay. I just took a shot at it, and I poked it. It's now got an arrow sticking out of it.
So, Redreth, how are you going to respond to the animated monstrosity?
I won't do fireball. Just saying that. Let's see. I will start small. Let's see here. Target. Just got to get all my buttons set. Okay, so I am just going to simply hit him with a firebolt to start with.
Okay.
Or not. I'm just glad I started small. So I rolled a nat 1. So very good. All right, and I'm
My mother
not
called,
gonna.
so dang. I saw that critical fail, and I'm like, Ma, I gotta call you back. I gotta see what happens.
Now, does that have any other type of effect if I roll a nat 1 on an attack?
Sometimes it does, but this time, no.
Okay. All righty. I
It's
am
an automatic miss.
I am not interested in moving into the room.
Oh,
I
why
will move.
not?
I will
He
move
wants to make friends.
there. I took
But
I took
switching our
I,
tiger? I don't think so.
I took a step forward into my actual square. And that's about it. I will pass it on.
All right, so no camels fighting at the moment. Ms. In rare humanoid form. Or actually, to confirm, are you in humanoid form or are you in cat form right now? Ms., are you there? Did we lose you?
God damn, I double muted myself.
I was sitting here going, I bet he's muted.
Yeah, I was wondering that
Yeah,
too. But
that's usually what happens.
he wasn't
Like,
muted in Zoom.
I like muted myself from the headset and then mute myself in Zoom as well. Ah. Well, no, I'm in human form.
Okay.
Until I get mentally exhausted, then I'll revert back to animal form. I will conjure some chili white powder around my hand and then just let it fly from my hand across the room. And that is a frostbite for you folks.
Did you call it chili powder?
No. I like to think I didn't.
Pretty
But
nice.
I did just eat some food, so who knows?
That's what I thought you said too.
Pretty nice job threading.
Yeah, I
the
thought
needle
you
there,
said
too.
you got some chili powder on your hands and blew it towards the. I don't know. I was only half listening. I'm like, that was kind of creative. Chili powder, frostbite, I like it.
Yep. No, I heard that too. And it did not save, needless to say. So it is now kind of reeling. Not feeling so good. And
Okay. I just need to roll damage one more time because of I think due to my level, it should be 2. Yeah, it should be 2d6, not 1. I apologize.
Yeah. If that's a cantrip, it probably should be.
Yeah, I will make the alterations now.
well, technically, that's what you did. You rolled 2d6. And Varric, time for battle.
All right, I'm gonna rush toward it, assuming there's nothing else there, but I can't move myself. And
Act, can you?
yep, nope.
All right, so where are we going to? Where am I bringing you?
I'm just gonna run right up to it, and I got my flail out.
Ruthless. Get him.
And as I'm running up, I'm gonna bonus action Hunter's Mark the mimic.
Okay.
So I get to do an extra D6 of damage on a hit. And I get that from my Vengeance Paladin. And yeah, I'm just gonna whack him with my flail. And that is a
Flail that mimics some
1d8.
serious bludgeoning damage. Good choice of weapon too.
Mhm.
I guess we all know what it is.
Oh, I already bonus action. Never mind.
I'm not hearing anything come through, Alex, so you're good.
Okay. Just wanted to be sure.
That's right. I keep all right. So I keep forgetting that I have to do the control. Well,
Sorry.
Dan, you want to
Clear ownership.
control him?
Clear ownership and give control to somebody, to one of the players.
That's what I was just thinking. Dan, do you want to take that?
Which, oh, to Matt?
Yeah. Take care of Matt's
Yeah,
guy.
yeah. Just do the rolls.
Sure.
So
Let me see.
hitting it
how
with
do
the
I got this.
flail.
Okay. Ownership's been cleared.
Okay, let's see. Put my combat tracker.
I'm buying a new desktop soon, so that'll be really fucking nice.
It should help.
Yes, yes.
See, Albie, you aren't the only one that has been dealing with tech limitations.
Okay, now which one did you want to pull off, Matt?
The flail, and it's been Hunter's Mark, so I've burned a first level spell slot.
Okay, so let's see. That should. Okay, that, let me see. Okay, effect. Hunter's Mark, blah, blah, blah. Table. Actions. So it's just a standard. With
Yep, just a flail hit. I get 2 flails.
Cool. There's first. Here comes damage.
Oof, nice hit.
D8 plus a D6.
On the first.
Mm-hmm.
Just a standard D6, right?
Yep.
There's that.
Hold on, I gotta add that to his wounds.
Just a minute. Before you roll your second attack, you hunters marked the mimic.
Mhm.
So you have to there's a separate effect that just says hunter's mark concentration that goes on the mimic.
Is that under abilities, actions?
Same place you got the first effect.
It should be next to it. The
Should
next
be right
button
next to
over.
it.
You see. So I think Keith did actually the hunter's mark, so I have to find it.
I got it. Hold on.
Yeah, it's on the actions tab in spells under hunter's mark.
Got it.
There's 2 effects, one for the target and one for the caster.
So effect hunter's mark, custom, and then
So then
effect.
on a hit, it'll automatically
mark.
It
roll.
should be applied now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool beans.
If it's applied, it's not visible to players.
Yeah, I don't see it on frostbite, immune. Hold on, the effect.
Is it on the lower left corner of the icon? Is that what that is? No, that's the frostbite.
No, I'm staring at the combat tracker.
Gotcha.
Yeah, hold on a second. Yeah, because the mimic hasn't been targeted. That's why.
Did you already apply
That
the
would
spell
help.
slot checks?
So now, hold on, hunter's mark. There we go.
There we go.
There. Yep.
Sweet.
Did you already click the spell slots, Keith, or
No, I presume that you already, because there are 2 effect buttons, but it only counts as 1 spell slot.
Correct.
He's got some already marked, so I just wanted to make sure. Or does this automatically track it, or is that only Unity?
No,
No,
it,
it does
it does not automatically do it.
Okay, so I got to click that, and then a second swing on the flail. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Good. That's a hit.
Nice.
Nice solid hit.
And
And
here
roll
we
your
go.
damage.
Oh wait, why did it add the?
Does a
So
100
take-
mark.
Oh, so
Yep.
both swings get the hunter's mark.
Yeah, every
Yep.
time I connect with it, I get an extra D6 damage.
As long as
Nice.
Hunter's markers on it.
Geez, I
Yep.
expected more. It's already bloodied.
Well, I was going to do something else, but the hunter's mark pulled my bonus action to do additional damage. So next turn,
Gotcha.
I'd be able to do a shitload more damage to it. But, you know,
If
gave it a good
lasts that
wallop. Right.
Yeah, it takes a lot for one opponent to be a threat to a party of 5,
For sure.
Very true.
especially in 5e.
With 2 half giants.
Yeah.
You can do a single opponent, but that single opponent has to have legendary actions and lair actions in order for the action economy to work.
Yep. So, like I said, you gotta have
Otherwise,
something pretty
we just gang
substantial.
up on it, and action economy works against it.
Oh, so by the way, did I mention that this is a polymorphed lich?
Oh.
Yeah.
We have to squish this version of it first.
All right, so 2 bits of damage.
Yeah, that's my turn.
From Varric. The Goliath pummeled him pretty good with the flail. Mimic is not. We are done with your turn, right, Varric?
Correct.
Okay, so Mimic is now up. He is definitely not happy. And needless to say, he's going to target the first thing in range that has just pissed him off. And so let's see. All right, so let's see. First, he's going to attack, just lashing out with one of the pseudopods.
Nice.
The disadvantage is because of the hunter's mark, right?
It's from the frostbite.
Correct.
It looks like.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah, from the frostbite. Yeah, no. Nothing from my hunter's mark.
According to the chat log, it says frostbite is a disadvantage attack.
So it tries to reach out and pummel you with one of its pseudopods, but apparently the cold is having enough of an effect that in trying to hit you, it shattered its pseudopod and just crumbled upon hitting you.
Nice.
I'm just going to roar at it. Yell at it.
However, sorry, Varric, you do take 1 point of damage from the shattering ice shards.
Cool.
However, it actually is a lich, so you are in trouble.
And with that, it also seems to prevent, well, not that it's still there, but it would probably also prevent another aspect. But Pig, you are now up.
Oh, I can't remember how to do this twice.
Grab the
I
end
got
and
it.
then move again.
Oh, it disappeared.
Oh, sorry, I moved
So-
you already.
Big purple tongue. Sliminess makes me scared. So I am going to. Am I still targeted? I am not. I'm going to hit it with a ray of sickness.
What's with all the fumbles? Good Lord.
Yeah, no kidding.
It's your software. I blame your dice.
You managed to apply it to yourself. It rebounds at you.
All righty.
Ouch.
So
Oh,
target
shit.
myself and hit the
Effect, yep.
effect button.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Bummer.
You also had the mimic. You also had
Oh,
the
yeah.
mimic targeted, so
I did.
take it off the
Yeah,
mimic.
remove that. I got it.
There you go. Well, that's no fun.
At
It
least
is
you have
no
a lot of
fun.
health points. I start with
That's-
exactly half as many health points as you do, Haig.
Well, that's a bummer.
That brings us to round 3, and
Yeah, that
Kayla,
did not
you
work
are up
out.
again.
Take a shot. Varric is adjacent to it, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I'm right in its face.
Hey, just to back up a little bit, I would say
on.
that our lack of battling would explain why we're so rusty casting our spells. I'm just put that out there.
Yeah, okay.
You're out of practice.
This is just a whine about me throwing fireball at the early bad guys, right?
This is probably something to that effect.
It's the wizard's
There you go.
fault.
That's right.
Um,
It's called splash damage, you baby.
So you got the sneak
look it
attack
up or go
because
find the cleric. Oh wait, we don't have a cleric.
Varric is adjacent to it, correct?
Yep.
So nice bit of damage. 22 points just from her arrow. Must have.
It says it's dead.
Yeah, it looks dying or dead, but yeah, you must have completely penetrated the tongue right into the back of its throat.
Initiate polymorph.
And we have one downed mimic. Good job, folks. And everyone got a chance to do something, which is always nice.
Sweet.
And Mizram's a human.
No, I'm using elf.
An elf, yes, my bad. He's an elf.
All right. So, but with that, Haig also regurgitates onto the floor.
Oh. That was gross. It's like chunky ration vomit. Ugh.
MREs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Ooh.
All right. So, Redreth, Kaelili, Mizram, you guys going to just hang out on the outside and wait for the Goliaths to come back out? Or are you going to go inside and check anything? Or are you just going to head on and off and find another room? I know Redreth has a mission in mind.
I think we should at least take a quick look in the room and make sure that there's nothing interesting in there, be it inscriptions or secret passages or just
Or a
plain
ledger
loot.
on the top.
Or mimic teeth.
Mimic teeth. Yeah, you know. See, we're not allowed to take the treasure out of this place, the generic loot. But that doesn't mean that we aren't allowed to take trophies off of the bodies of the creatures that we kill.
Good point. Even if we weren't supposed to take any of that, I forgot that, and that's a good reminder.
The only treasure items we're allowed to take are there are two special items that
The staff
I'm
and
trying
the
to find
gem or
my
something?
notes. Yeah.
This seems to
Jim,
come up
that's
every episode, and you guys keep forgetting exactly what they are.
Yeah. Well, Jim and I were just talking through the week about, wanting, remembering that there's platinum like laid out on the floor all over this place. We were
Mhm.
like,
Don't touch it.
yeah, we were just thinking about, yeah, we should go back and grab some of that. And now I'm like, oh yeah,
Don't-
we're not supposed to.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
No.
What are we
touching.
looking
Yeah, Vark's
for?
constantly
We are looking
slapping
for-
Haig's hand. Smack! Stop it.
We are looking for the star gem of Mopilar and a staff of ruling.
There you go.
Should I put this in a public note so everybody can
Not a
look at
bad
it?
idea. Not a bad
In
idea.
the campaign play on Discord.
No, let's
Pin
superimpose
that.
a scroller at the bottom of the map that says "Don't touch the treasure."
No platinum for you.
Cursed, 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 cursed.
Yeah, that's how you end up with the Abu nickname. Okay, going for the big ruby.
Speaking of which, we picked up that sword. Maybe we should leave that.
Nah,
Didn't we take that from
that
body,
that came.
though?
Yeah, that came from one of the other bodies.
Yeah,
It
so
wasn't.
somebody
We
else
did
brought
have a
that
ring,
in.
though. There was like a ring or something in the middle of a corridor, just sitting there by
Yeah.
itself.
Did we pick that up? That is a good question.
I mean, hopefully we could, if we haven't thought of a good question for the Sphinx, we can be like, hey, can we keep this?
Can you take it off?
That's a good point.
I need an appointment for Honey Bear.
Hold on, babes.
We can also another question we might want to consider asking the Sphinx is how do we get out of this maze to explore the rest of the pyramid complex?
For sure.
We can get out of the pyramid. We just go down the way most of us came up. But
Mhm.
what we don't know is this maze doesn't quite seem big enough to fill the entire pyramid. Is there more to the pyramid that if we find the other exit to the maze, we could explore the rest of the pyramid?
For sure.
I'm gonna
Hey,
have
FK.
everyone do an insight check about now.
Okay.
What?
I'm gonna have everyone do an insight check about now.
Public or tower?
Nat
In the
20. Yes. Sorry, I did it in the open, but
I must have had disadvantage from my poison.
That's what I'm guessing.
Oh,
Yep.
if I notice that, I'll go lay on hands and give him
Just a
5 hit points.
quick question.
Not sure that can you use lay on hands to remove conditions? Because that's what you need.
Yep, I have to use X amount of points.
Okay.
Draw power from the pool. Expend 5 hit points from your pool of healing to cure the target of one disease or neutralize one poisoning effect.
Perfect. Do it.
So is that
If I
before
can-
or after the roll? Or did you know me? Or did you see me try
Well,
to
if I saw you
use
ratchet
my
and
insight and then
puke,
throw up again?
yeah, if you puked again, I'd have been like, "Oh, sorry." Here,
Just a quick
That's not the kind of
Question.
insight I wanted.
yeah.
Just a quick question on the rules. I take it nat 20s and critical failures don't actually count for skill checks, right?
Depends on what the skill check is, you know. I don't know how you could critically fail well, actually I could see how you could critically
Because
fail in insight.
yeah, I thought it was only towards when you're attacking, or am I misremembering the rules, or is it just each DM
Well, if you get a critical
different
fail on
homebrews?
like an acrobatics check or an athletics check, you might drop the rock on your head or
Yeah.
trip or something. But yeah, an insight
Well, I was
check
even
could
thinking
be.
with an insight check, you know, if you've critically failed something, you could be absolutely convinced the wrong thing is real, you know.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
And in this
true that.
and in this case, Redreth has this moment of complete epiphany where he's like, ding, and a big smile on his face and his eyebrows raised.
Well,
Yeah, and
unfortunately,
Mizram's like, nah.
There's no brilliant revelation here, but what that does give you, as well as Varric, strangely enough, is that as Kaelily mentions the fact that, you know, we can leave the pyramid by just going back down the way we came. Oh, and actually, Redrith, this probably does not apply to you because you were not, you came in the different route, but it is clear to Varric, even at his size. The sluice way may be a way out. It may not be a survivable way out, though.
Yeah, because that's gonna shoot us out of that freaking the end of that thing. Like that's gonna be.
Yeah, when you guys first failed before you tied yourselves with ropes, you know, Mizram went through a hell of a ride. Now you're talking about the full length of that sluice way, and so you're thinking,
true.
yeah, you know, that may not be the best way to get the hell out of here.
But it would get us out of here.
Yes, it would. Yes, it would. No argument.
I mean,
Now, the
Mizram
big
could use
question,
his
what
tangle
does-
spells, but
Now the big question: what does Jim's insight tell him?
Like I said, it doesn't apply to him because he didn't come up the sluice way, so he's not aware of the potential that route poses. So unfortunately,
yeah, and I'm like, yeah, we go down
sorry,
that
Jim,
road.
All right,
20 went
let
to
me-
waste.
Oh, that's probably going to be my only 20, and I'm going to get nat ones the rest of the time.
Exactly.
So
Maybe
I just want
I'll
to
put it in a buffer until the next roll.
right. No, I just want to find a room with a ledge so I can scratch that itch, and then we can keep hunting.
Yeah, but we may not want to see you scratch that itch, though.
Yeah, that's probably true. So if, as I had put in the chat previously, if we've got 3 rooms on the right side and 3 rooms on the top, it makes sense we probably have 3 rooms on the left side too. So, and if the ones on the right have a ledge, the ones on the left might have a ledge. So I think it would allow us to keep going forward if we want to go check out one of those rooms before we go talk to the Sphinx or the whatever.
All right, so that brings us to the question of where do we all want to go?
Left room, left room, left room.
Per previous history, I'm following the guy who was paying me in the beginning.
We
Same.
should we should check the next room over, the one that says knock first.
Oh, we haven't yet. Yep.
Yeah, there might be a ledge there. I'm all about
we
the
should
ledges
check
now.
that room.
As soon as they say that, I'm gonna just stop and knock on the door.
All right, so Varric, I guess you're just heading on that way then?
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
follow along,
Okay. So,
or I'll follow along. I'm assuming everybody else is coming with too.
Oh, I'm following. I'm following the fireball-y elf and my brother. Oh, can I grab some mimic teeth real quick?
Yeah, I totally would have done that too. Make like a necklace out of them.
I'm going to
Well,
ask
I
you-
just
I'm gonna cut
don't
the tongue
know
off
the
and-
value.
I'm gonna
ask
cut the
you guys to
tongue
go ahead
and
and
lift
take
it by
your
the.
items for that.
So that was the plain door we were at, not the knock first one. Is that right?
That was the plain door.
Okay, perfect.
You are able to extract 13 teeth from him that you guys can split up as you would like.
Cool.
Okay.
Thanks. And we'll exit.
Okay, so we head back down to 2, go out 3, and end up at the knock first door.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's see. Not that one, but this one.
Do we want to inspect this door for traps, or you just want me to knock and see what happens?
I can fireball it.
I can just kick it open.
There you go.
I'll knock.
Inspect it or not, as you like, but we should probably follow the directions and knock on the door. It's the polite thing to do.
Word makes
Yeah.
sense to me.
Sure.
The logical part of me thinks that makes sense. The
Wait a
action
minute.
part of me really wants to just kick it open.
Kick the door
But
in. Wait,
yes.
is it in common? Is it like,
Yep. Written in
so this is written in common on the door? It's not etched in the stone, like somebody hand wrote this, and we're gonna listen. Like, this clearly wasn't Amun Ray who wrote knock first. That's all I'm saying.
Okay,
And
go
the rest of
ahead.
the people that we don't want to fight with or mess with or anything, like, aren't even here. Just I'll knock. Little rat-a-tat-tat.
Just a reminder. So it is written in common speech. Knock first. Also looks a lot more recent than any of the other writings.
I'm gonna look at Redrith and be like, do I knock? Like, I'm far enough away from the door to boot it, right? Unless you guys just want me to knock. Say the word.
Yeah, I guess just
Follow
knock.
the
That's fine.
directions. That's the polite thing to do.
And be ready to kick someone's butt.
Yeah.
It's another Sphinx. He just wanted you to warn him in case he was sleeping.
Really hard time.
He wanted to be able to pull his pants up and buckle real quick.
All right, I knock.
I'm in the shower.
So Keith, yeah, he knocks on the door. What
Did
happens?
anything happen?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out something, and I can't ask anything without giving something away. So you're gonna have to bear with
Please wait. DM loading.
me. Yes, exactly.
There was a bucket of water set on the top of the door in case we came in without knocking. He's trying to figure
Exactly.
out.
I should have
All right,
kept
you
it in.
knock on the door. Nothing happens. You don't hear anything. Well, actually,
I'm gonna give it a couple seconds and look at Redrith with an eyebrow raised. Like, what do you want me to do?
That's a lot of dice.
It's probably rolling a group perception check.
oh, she's so smart. All right, so yes, Ms. and Elohir. It seems appropriate since you're closest to him, but you hear motion behind the door and what sounds like hushing.
Like people hushing each other.
Yep.
Ooh.
Like there might be more than one.
Yep.
By kicking
Yeah,
the door?
I will.
So now that you
I
have that
will-
known, Alex, if I am looking at an encounter, how do I reset the placement markers?
Just drag the tokens to the new positions that you want them on.
Yeah, they're on another map.
They're on a different map.
Yep. So how do I tell it? Yeah, reset. Oh, wait a minute. No, not delete item. Will that do it?
You literally just drag them to the places on the map that you want them to be in, whether it's this map or a different map.
I got to figure out which map they're on then.
They can only be
Oh, wait a
placed
minute, I
on.
got it.
No, don't.
I got
You
it. I
just drag
double-click.
drag the little tokens from the encounter window.
I figured it out. You double click on them and it resets.
Oh,
That's something new.
cool.
Yep.
If we hear a whole bunch of shushing behind the door, I wanna
I am
wanna
going to.
prepare a
I am
spell.
going to. I am going to whisper to my companions. There's more than one of them in there.
Yeah, I think I want to prepare a spell.
but nothing else happens other than the sound. So, are you going to open or turn around?
We knocked.
Yes, you did.
We
I don't
we
think
tried
now we
being
can
Ready to
nice.
kick it.
The
Yeah,
knife-
are we ready to do this?
We
I'm in
tried
position.
being nice.
Yeah, and nothing behind these doors has been friendly. So yeah,
Right,
I'm
kick it.
preparing a
Kicking it.
nice knife.
Kick it.
My flail, I've cast a Vow of Enmity, so I have advantage on my attack roll. On my flail.
Nice.
Nice.
And I'm going to kick the door in.
You gonna kick the door in, or you're just gonna open it?
I'm going to kick it in.
Do we roll initiative?
Hold on, I'm getting ready to.
He says, I don't know yet. Hold on. Well, I need to know if I'm like,
Is this one of those big giant doors too, like 4 giants? Or does this look like a standard human-sized door?
Yeah, they're all human-sized doors for the most part.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you
Cool,
guys
cool.
got to bend down to kind of get through them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna chuck an ice knife at like 4 humanoid bunnies. I know it.
All right, so I got that. I got that. Now you may all roll initiative.
Listening to you guys while eating is a dangerous thing. I almost spit eggs.
I still have my effect on.
Your poison.
Yeah. I
Is
have
that
a
something you have to use from my thing with the lay on hands? Like an
I think
effect
so.
with that?
Yeah, it doesn't know
Yeah, I
which
have-
one to remove. So one of us, either me or the person who's being cured, needs to
So
remove.
it dropped a 19, so I would have a 17.
And check your targeting too, just in case, because Haig still has himself targeted.
What was
Sweet.
that? 19?
Already-
Drop
And
test?
don't forget my initiative, Danny.
My init roll was a disadvantage. No, stop. Target. Not. Hold on. No, I'm also.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
My
Just hit
initiative
the
roll
clear
had
target
disadvantage.
button on the map there.
Oh my lord. Which one is clear targets?
Yeah, there's a clear targets button on the map that should help.
There we go. No. Hey, click this one. Man, it really.
Do you want me to run the second character? I am used to running a second character.
I don't care either way. Up to Matt, I guess. I don't
It's
understand
whatever's
why.
easiest.
Don't understand why it's not switching back to me.
Because Varric is listed as your active character right now.
I think
Right,
if you
but
click your icon up at the top left corner.
That's what I did,
Yeah.
but it's not undoing it.
Click
No,
on your
don't click
character.
on your character sheet. There's a little speech bubble next to your token. If you hover
Yes.
over that speech bubble, it says set as active PC. Click that.
Gotcha.
Well, he revealed the room.
There we go.
Okay, you can see the
I
room.
think he's still working. I think he's still working on the contents.
I just see gray.
Yeah,
I
that's
see
all.
gray too.
That's all. Oh, just gray background. You're not seeing who it. Well, the Zoom screen is seeing it. What
Weird.
it's-
Yeah,
seeing
I
our
can
room.
see what the Zoom screen shows.
That's funny.
Oh, really?
Apparently somebody else can.
Lord, Kayla. Oh, hush.
But I want your attention now.
Apparently.
I could swear that is not me impersonating that cat.
She gets loud when she wants to. All right. So First of all, door opens like every other one to reveal a 30-foot square room with a 30-foot vertical walls capped by a domed ceiling. And inside there, let's see. So the door shoots open. And let's see which way. So it opens to left with the hinges on Varric's right. So let's see, you're going to, what's going to be visible?
Oh, and that's right, Matt. I didn't do your initiate yet.
Big money, no whammies.
This one.
It looks like you did Varric's, but you didn't do your own.
Oh, because mine says init effects disadvantage dropped 19 right at the bottom.
Yep.
Yeah.
In my
Haig rolled, but
in my
Eric-
combat tracker, I don't see an initiative roll for Haig.
because it's a 0.
Oh, okay.
It should be a 17, yeah. Why is it still giving me my orange dice for? Let's see what it does.
It
If this
gives you
doesn't
the
work,
dice color
Alex.
of the. It gives you the dice color of the active character, but whatever roll, whatever sheet you roll off of, those are the stats that it uses.
Yeah, that's that worked. He's got an 8.
All right, you kick open the door. That's what you see.
I still see gray. Oh,
Yeah,
there
me
we go.
too.
I'm
I know.
looking at it on Zoom.
I see it. I see what the Zoom one sees.
Yep.
That's very annoying that only some of us can ever see it at a time. It's very annoying. I have never seen these problems in Unity.
Yeah, see, I just posted in Discord what I'm seeing. So
So no one is seeing the creatures show up besides the Zoom.
in Zoom,
In
Yes,
Zoom,
in
yes.
Zoom
On the
it is.
game,
in
no.
Zoom. Yeah.
I see them.
I can target them via the combat tracker, so it doesn't really matter.
Okay, that'll work.
And
As
I
long
can
as I
also
can
just
tell which one's
fireball the
which.
room and call it good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm waiting
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
that
my
someone
ready.
in that back corner there.
Yeah, I'm waiting for my ready dice knife to be able to do that.
Just question for everyone. Did everyone remember last week when Keith said when we finished the game to delete our cache? 'Cause
Oh, I
I
didn't
did
do that.
earlier.
I didn't do that either.
Yeah. So I've seen exactly what Alex is seeing. So everything she sees, I'm seeing as well.
All right. Well, we can also do that during the break. Just do
Mhm.
that
Yep.
quick and reload.
You want to do that now so that we can conduct
Sure.
this battle
Sure.
appropriately? Okay.
Yeah.
Fucking A.
All right. Hopefully, I should not have to reset the cache on my end because that does mean I have to, select what's shared and redo all of the masks and stuff. So
No, it should work if players disconnect and clear their cache. Make sure you disconnect first, because if you don't disconnect first, it could cause problems.
I just chose return to launch, so that's. Do you want to
Yeah.
run the kick command on me just to make sure I'm out?
should
I,
not be necessary.
I exited.
Yeah, it
Actually,
looks like you're
Albie,
gone.
Albie, since you
Yes.
don't have a character, are you seeing a map on your screen the same as it's showing on Zoom?
On Zoom, I can see the room with the monsters placed. On my other screen, I see the characters placed with a gray background.
You too, huh? Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. So, Alex, if you can also walk Albie through doing so, logging out and resetting. But yeah, that seems very
Okay.
strange. All right. So
We're
I'm
just
going
using
to
this.
I'm going to pause the recording and give ourselves a 10, 15-minute break to reset, and hopefully it'll make a difference. All right. So Varric has now kicked in the door. Inside, you see several humanoid figures. and they're all sitting there with crossbows pointed at the door. And as soon as you kick open the door, one of them, number 5, he's kind of down in the corner there, looks back at you with the crossbow pointed and says, "Well, we appreciate you reading the sign, laddie, but as you can tell, this room is already occupied."
I'm just gonna tell them to identify themselves.
Well, just
Do we get to do any readied actions? Because I'm ready. I was already ready to throw an ice knife.
if you want to proceed to aggression, yes.
Yeah, they
Yes.
haven't been too aggressive to us. But, yeah.
You guys keep going to
I mean, I
talk.
can't-
I thought maybe we could, try to talk to them.
I can't go backwards now. I was already ready.
Yeah, it was leaving his hand as the dude was like, "It's already occupied. It's going over Varric's shoulder," type of thing, is what you're saying.
As far as I'm concerned, he got to, "Well, laddie," and then took an ice knife to the eye.
Oh.
Yeah, and I've got a glowing flail in my hand, I guess. So
All right,
rock
so
and roll.
who had readied actions?
I thought Alex and I did, but maybe it was just me. I guess I don't know. I just
I had just done
I
my
did
channel
ready-
divinity, so
I didn't ready an action, but I do have my bow up with an arrow knocked, ready to but I didn't actually ready an action.
So, and you
Yeah,
were willing to defer to communication, whereas apparently, was it Redreth?
Haig.
Haig. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So Haig, then, yeah, if you want to proceed to escalate the situation, let's see, where are you? Oh, wait a
I
minute.
can thin the herd a bit with a fireball. I'm just saying.
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
I mean, we can go non-lethal and just incapacitate him too.
What's the fun in that?
Okay. Hey, aggressive negotiations work too.
I'm casting I'll say I'm casting a non-lethal fireball. Is that how that works?
A brisk fireball.
Reduce it to a concussive blast.
Right.
Kind of like the sparks that come out of Jubilee, right?
Exactly.
All right. So, all right, Haig.
All right. Bam. And I rolled a 2. Come on.
Yeah, but that has splash, doesn't it? So even if you
It-
miss, it should still,
Yeah, he has
depending
to.
on where you hit.
Let me read it again. Targeting each creature with 5. They have to do a hit or miss the shard, then explodes. The target and each creature within 5 feet of the point where the ice explodes must succeed in a dex saving throw or take 2d6. So it
He
would have hit
succeeded.
that. It would have hit 30 and 5. 30 succeeded.
All right. So 5 also has to make a dex save, right?
Yeah.
He does
Does
not.
it give me the number, Alex?
What?
Does it give me the number?
Save
Uh,
14 versus 14. So
Oh, versus DC 14. Yeah.
yeah.
The second one does not.
So
save.
So he needs a 2d6 fire. So let's see. That's a twice on that, and then or 2d ice, I think. Yeah, 2d6 cold damage.
The whole 3 points.
So a considerably weak ice knife chucked at the gentleman in the corner.
Which the one number 30 was the one you targeted. He managed to avoid it, but the one that was speaking to you did get hit for 3 points of damage. And he's going to respond immediately by loosing his arrow at Varric, who is the one who's standing in the doorway.
Again, sorry,
Ooh.
sorry.
Cool. Imagine seeing the big giant being like, sorry. Sorry, guys.
All right, so let's see.
Big giant doing that dainty little curtsy. Sorry.
Did we roll initiative?
We should have. I thought that's
Just before,
yeah,
just
before
before,
break.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Very good.
That was just a pre-initiative held action. And mine doesn't really go off until I hit somebody.
And he looses his arrow at Varric, but it does miss. So let's see. Bring us over to Redreth. The wizard is up.
Casting fireball.
Probably.
All
Do it.
righty. I
Here it
am.
comes.
Unfortunately, Albie, there's not too much premonitions in that.
What's that?
Unfortunately, in this party, there's not too much premonitions in that statement. It's what everyone expects right now.
Yes. We're just all like waiting for him to cast it. It's just
You guys have your own private pool going on as far as when that spell goes on.
correct.
Okay.
We've all purchased squares.
I'm in for 5 copper.
Nice.
So there's a 20-foot square, and I am casting web.
Ooh, I like they.
So, should I have targeted? I should target all of those guys.
Yes, before casting it.
Oh, okay.
Ding, 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 ding.
So if there's a clear target, is there a target all? Target enemy
Oh.
unit.
You can target all
Now-
enemies, yes.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. So we'll cast that again. Only one
Wait.
failure.
Only one two failures on
Okay.
creature 5 and creature 11.
All right.
So those creatures are stuck.
Yeah.
Put the effect on them though.
Do I just hit the effect with them all selected? Oh, okay. Yeah, it leaves those selected. So then I do that, and now it does restrained.
There
Oh,
you
And
that's
the
awesome.
web-
Cool.
And the web is now difficult terrain
go. Mhm.
For everybody.
and lightly obscure.
So even
So,
we'll
yeah.
have difficult terrain, half
Yes.
move.
If you,
Okay.
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Now, granted, they are flammable. So any 5-foot cube of webs exposed to fire burns away in one round, dealing 2d4 damage to anybody in there. So, there are some possibilities there too.
There's some
I'm happy. I'm happy with that. So I am passing my turn.
Okay. Let's see, where is this one? He is restrained, so let's see. All right, and so what's your spell DC for that, Redreth?
Was 14.
14. So he's going to make a strength check with no modifier to see if he can break free. And no, he is unable to break free.
I feel like Spider-Man.
Now 29 now is going to attempt to do a dex check to avoid the effects of that. Oh. Is there an easy way to copy an effect from one creature to another, Alex?
Not, I mean, not really.
Okay, no big deal.
Usually you just, usually it's coded, it's either coded into the NPC sheet and applies automatically when you add them to the tracker, or it's an effect that somebody applies and then you just apply it to the new creature.
Unfortunately, I can type fast enough. This was in that 14.
Okay, that is not going to trigger a concentration check.
What do you
If the C in parentheses, when it is
Oh,
properly
okay.
applied from a character sheet, then when the character who casts it gets hit, it triggers a concentration
I
check.
get what you're saying. I didn't realize that the C meant that it was a concentration on someone. So yes, in this case.
Yeah. So if Redress loses concentration, you'll have to manually remove that effect from 29.
That's fine because the web will go away from everyone at that point.
Right, but you'll have to manually remove the effect.
Right, but at least he has at least one. So if something happens to him, he'll be forced to make a concentration check.
Right.
Right. So okay, so we're good there. 29 is caught up in there until at least his next turn. And now let's see, where's this one? Number 12. He's not restrained. He's going to try to make a dex check. And he is able to do so. Steps up one step here, realizing he's still in the web, but avoiding it. And sees a clear shot at Mizram through the doorway. So he targets Miz, unleashes the crossbow bolt, which does hit.
Ow.
Ooh, giving him 8 points of damage from a
Ouch.
single crossbow bolt. He hit solid. You definitely got a very clear shot at you.
I look at the wound and I look at him and then I'm like, I'm the peaceful one. Why?
People always shoot the pacifist.
Question:
Yes.
Can they really? We are currently showing that Varric is the only one not inside the mist. Is that actually accurate?
That's a good point. It's not exactly a clear shot. However, his roll would have been sufficient for the cover in that particular case. But thank you for bringing that up. Because number 30 is going to take a shot at you, and you are going to have partial cover. All right, so 30 is going to target Kaeli. And he's also going to launch a crossbow bolt, but we've got the -2 on there. Oh, and he manages to hit you.
My AC is not that great.
You only take half the amount of damage, though, that Miz took.
Yeah.
Skip over the camel. Let's see, where's this one? Okay, so this one has to make it also. He's able to do so, and he steps out of the web. 5, 10, 15, and engages Varric with his scimitar.
Yeah.
And he seems quite adept with it. He gives you a bit of a flourish and back and forth, trying to distract you before he makes his dodge parry thrust and manages to. Oh, we didn't clear Hunter's mark from you, so it looks like your concentration failed, but it wouldn't have been on there anyway. You didn't recast it for this battle, right? That was from the mimic, correct?
It lasts an hour minimum.
Oh, it does.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
When your target dies, you can use your bonus action to target a new creature.
Gotcha.
So it lasts an hour.
But when the
Minimum.
when the mimic died, there wasn't anybody else to target it on. Does it
Correct.
go away at that point, or?
Nope.
Except it did. He failed his concentration just now, so he lost it anyway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But it stays for its duration unless you dismiss it or fail a concentration check.
Oh, good to know for future reference. But so you lost the concentration and took 5 points of slashing damage.
That's cool.
He knew what he was doing with that thing. And Kaylee, you are now up.
Okay. Well,
So much for the peaceful option.
yeah. I'm like, Kayla is thinking to herself, they were willing to talk. Why didn't we talk? This is
Let's
not
get
how
the
this is
hell out of
supposed
the
to go.
maze.
When they are willing to talk, we should talk to them. It still might devolve into violence, but we should talk to them first.
We only need one to stay alive.
The one that was talking needs to stay alive.
I'm going to step out so that I can see, and then I'm going to shoot at 18.
Okay.
Because, yeah, that's no fun. And then I'm going to step back so that
You have the
I'm
advantage of the mess.
partially obscured.
Understood.
I'm then going to step back so I am partially obscured.
And so Varric, that brings you into play.
All right, and this dude's right in my face.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
All right. I'll Hunter's mark him. Bonus action, Hunter's mark.
You'll have to recast
Okay.
it, but
Yep. I've got what? One spell left after that, Dan? One first level spell?
I believe so, yeah. So let me get all this stuff situated. No, this is first level spell. This, if it's Hunter's Mark as a spell, it's your last one.
Okay.
So let me do the Hunter's Mark first. Scroll down here. Find that. And then I should just swing, right? 2 swings or
With the flail.
with the flail. Didn't you say you cast something on your flail?
You also have to move him up there.
No, he's right
No,
up
that
to
guy's
one.
right in my face.
I'm the one in the back next to you.
Oh, okay.
Okay. There's a hit. There's the domage. Wait a second. Aren't I supposed to get the +6? So I'll do the plus, just roll the,
D6, yeah.
that 5 damage has got to go to him, Keith. I don't know what I'm doing. Last time this worked.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
go
total
to
16
Varric's
damage.
action tab.
Yeah,
Go to Varric's action tab
yeah,
and find the spell Hunter's Mark.
yeah.
There should be 2 effects. One effect goes on
Oh, one of them goes on him.
say stealth.
yeah, I had to put the second one on.
So the next swing
So
should
if-
have the hunter's mark incorporated.
Yeah, if you click once on each effect, then it should apply properly. One is applied to targets and the other is applied to self.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. So second swing then.
Nope, the effect is not on Varric. The effect that goes on Varric is not on him.
Isn't that at the bottom? Effect hunter's mark to, okay, to the creature.
And then there's one effect that is tagged as self that has the extra
Oh,
damage.
I thought I hit both of them.
No, you hit the same one twice.
Gotcha.
Sorry.
I deleted the extra one on the creature. There you go.
There
Okay.
you go. That's the other one. Perfect. Now I'm take your second swing.
Gotcha. Ooh, same damage each time, or same attack roll.
Good, good. Now you
The
roll the
eight is
damage,
good enough to hit.
Dead.
and now it's dead.
Down.
And then I'll take a step forward and stand over his dead body.
Oh, lovely.
With your arm raised in the air, flail in hand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Whipping it around,
Intimidating
flinging
presence.
his blood everywhere.
Yeah.
All right. So next turn. Yes. You're done.
That's it.
Barrett?
Yep, that's me. Yep.
All right. So at this point, what no one had noticed is this one in the corner comes rushing up. Voids the web. Stops there and shoots another arrow into the mist. This one at -2.
And Varric is one square forward. He'd be right next to that guy.
Right. If he's occupying the same square.
Yep.
He said he stepped forward and was standing over the corpse of the guy.
Oh, okay. So if he's there, then yeah, he's not going to shoot a arrow. He's going to.
He's actually over the dead
He's
guy
to the
because
left.
he's down. Varric is actually standing where, yeah, there. Perfect.
Yes.
Do it right in front of him. Yep.
Gotcha. All right. So let me get rid of the other one so I don't confuse myself. All right. So 36 comes up. He targets Barrack. Oh, at this point, now that you've stepped into the room now too, sorry,
No worries.
that one's also visible. And roll a perception check, Barrack.
You want to help me out with that, Dan? Yeah.
Oh, my mic was up. Tower or no tower?
Perception checks are usually in the tower.
Mm-hmm.
I just default them to the tower.
Okay, so your perception is up and aware. And you see this guy in the corner who happened to have an action readied.
Mm.
As soon as someone stepped in, namely you,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
he targets you also with a readied crossbow.
Cool.
Well, you don't lose your concentration, but you do take 4 more points of damage from the guy in the corner. Meanwhile, 36 is up there. And he attacks you with the scimitar. And you take another 2 points of slashing damage, and your concentration fails.
Cool. At least I killed one.
Miz, you are up.
I just grab hold of this bolt that's stuck in me, turn around and I look at the spell caster and go, "You first to ask questions? Why?" And then I guess I'll just let off a spell. So I'll just basically form some frost in my hand and then just let fire with frostbolt.
Alex, that suggestion was for Varric, I guess.
Yeah, because he keeps losing concentration on his
Hunter's Mark.
hunter's mark, and it's expensive to keep casting it.
But nice if you can just keep moving it around.
Right.
Good job.
And Warcaster
Oh,
should
for sure.
help.
For sure.
And I would like to use some of my movement to shuffle behind the other two, if that's okay.
Deeper into the mist.
Yeah, well, I take it you don't want to have a porcupine healer cat.
All right, and last but not least for this round, number 25 is now also going to take a swipe at the big brute, also with his scimitar. Oof, they're getting some good rolls in. Fortunately, not all of them are doing good damage, though. All
Dan, are
right.
you tracking this damage I'm taking?
It automatically goes in there.
Auto tracks.
Oh, okay, cool.
But yeah, you are hurting at this point for sure.
Mm-hmm.
You have what, 22 of 39 points left?
All right.
Taking 17 points of damage. But that ends round one. And let's see, 24. The one that shot you from the corner with the arrow. He's going to actually close in on you also. And switch over to his scimitar and attack you. You're definitely meeting to the definition of tank at the moment. Thankfully, he missed.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have the
12 is in the web. He's
Matt, you also have the ability to use Stone's Endurance. I don't know if you know that as a Goliath, where you
I do.
can decide to shrug off a D12 of damage.
Oh, I forgot about that.
You can focus yourself to occasionally shrug off injury. When you take damage, you can use your reaction to roll a D12, add your con modifier to the number rolled, and reduce the damage by the total. After you use this trait, you can't use it again until you finish a short or long rest.
Yeah, it hasn't been too well. Most of the damage has been pretty light. It's just starting to accumulate.
Right, exactly. So if
But
you
yeah,
get
that's a good
close,
point
if
to
you
be
get
aware
close,
of.
then
Yeah.
you want to pull it.
Yep.
All right, so 12 is in the web. He needs to make a dexterity check first to see if he can successfully do anything or get caught in the web.
Fireball, fireball, fireball.
He is now caught in the web.
We may have to
Yeah.
drag Varric's charred corpse out, but we could take care of the bad guys.
Hey, leave the 3 close to me. We'll take care of them. Get those 4 in the corner whacked.
And if I shoot the fireball, then it'll fill the entire room and all the way to the red mist. So
Oh, cool. Oh,
yeah.
Don't worry, I got a burning hands coming up to light that.
I mean,
Oh, there
could
you go.
hold your action. Okay.
Yeah, light it on fire. That'd be awesome.
That's my next move. Yeah, it depends on who come first, Jim.
So let's see. He also has to do a dexterity check because he's starting inside it. Ooh, critical. So he's now also caught up in the web.
That web has worked pretty good to keep them fairly immobile.
It has,
Yep.
even if it's just that couple.
No.
I'm gonna laugh if this mist we're all in it actually had flammable material floating in it.
Yeah, the mist is actually methane.
Varric, you're up.
All right. What would you like to do, sir?
I'm up again already?
You are.
And the
Mhm.
webs are still there?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna whack that one immediately to my left on the map there.
Okay.
Can't remember.
that
Can
would
you
be
lay on hands yourself?
24.
Yes, I
Yes, you
can lay on
but
hands,
it's
but
an
it's an action. So I'm not
Gotcha.
burning. I'm not trying to heal myself right now.
You got it, man. You just tell me what to do.
And I'm just gonna whack this guy, and I'm gonna use my bonus action to vow of enmity from. So it just gives me. Hang on.
Hey, I
Where
was
is it?
also going to point out something, Matt, if you want. Do you have
Mhm.
any actual D&D dice at home?
I do, yeah.
If you want to still roll, you want to
Mhm.
throw a camera onto a dice box, you can do it that way, and we'll just enter in your rolls.
Okay.
That's why you can still get the thrill of doing your own rolls.
Right.
You don't. Do you have a USB camera though, Maddie, or do you want to?
I
Oh,
don't. It
you
would
could
have
do
to
it
be
on.
with my phone.
Can
I could
you
Just turn it on with turn his camera
Discord-
on his phone.
And I would just need some of the stats from my page, and I could roll everything else.
Did we talk about Discord possibly having a roller?
Oh, whoa.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, well, yeah, he can just turn on his camera, his like Zoom camera, and just
And
roll
share
it on the
screen,
table.
yeah.
Well, he doesn't even need to share his screen. Just turn on his camera, and you'll be able
Right,
to see
right,
it in the picture. So yeah,
Yeah, I could do
Oh,
that.
that
Let me
beautiful
mess
beam
with it here.
footage.
Yeah, I don't want to throw a wrench into the works at the moment, but I want to give you the option since you're having problems connecting.
Sure. It's not showing me.
All right, I see you now.
I think if you
Okay.
flip the camera around, just
Yeah,
push
okay,
the
there
flip
we go.
camera.
I don't know how to do that.
There's a button somewhere.
Yeah, it's not giving me my camera though. Maybe I'll mess with it in a couple of minutes, and we can just continue this encounter
Yeah,
as
give
we
you
have
a
been.
chance to set it up.
Yeah. Okay. So Dan, if you wouldn't mind. So my vow is on. It's my bonus action, gives me advantage on my attacks towards this creature that's right in front of me.
Is there an effect for that? Ah, perfect.
It's a channel divinity. Yep.
That's not one that you just click. That's one that you have to shift drag to onto the target. Instead of just clicking the button, you shift drag the button onto the target. It's weird, but that's how it works.
Yeah.
Yeah, it helps if my mic is down. This whole time I'm going the north. Which guy, Maddie? North or south?
North. The guy immediately to my left.
So like that. Yes.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
dragged it to the
Okay.
target. You dragged it to the target. There's like 3 of them applied.
There are now 3 of them. Yeah. I would clear them all and pick one person to do it once.
Yeah, he should be able to do it himself. So go ahead.
Okay. So did it clear them all?
I cleared them all. Yes.
They're all cleared.
North guy. That guy.
Yep. Looks like it worked.
Okay. And then so does that automatically target him for me, or do I need to control target too?
You still need to control click. Yep.
Okay. And swing with the flail, right, Maddie? Maddie?
Yes.
Flail attack. Okay.
Well, that's a bonus action too. So.
Hmm.
And yep, successfully applied the advantage.
There we go. Roll your damage. Very good.
The second
Not
swing or
lose.
no?
Yeah, second swing.
Good.
And enough to drop them.
Nice.
Good job. Good
And
job.
then I'll fill his space too. I'm just gonna trample these fuckers after I smash them.
Spitting on them as you're walking over
Nice.
the bodies.
They'll be changing my name to the Bone Walker.
All right, so you're done, right?
Correct.
Okay, we move on to 25, the other one that's right next to you. He's not in the web. And he's just gonna, let me do a quick check here. Yep, he seems disturbed, but not daunted. So he's going to go ahead and attack you once again with his scimitar. It seems to have done decent damage.
And before I finished, I was like, can somebody burn the web?
And he manages to slice at you with another solid hit. And doing 5 more points of damage.
Not a problem.
And just a side note that when the web burns, then it's gone at that point. So those are no longer difficult terrain.
Correct.
Right.
Okay, Redreth, you are up.
Awesome. Trying to think of what I've got that can cause some damage. I think I will opt from here. I will step forward to here and see this guy straight ahead, and I will
Cast
hit him.
magic missile.
Flammable.
Which I don't have. Yeah, so I'll target him, but I can do a firebolt, which a firebolt is 1d10. Just seeing here. Yeah, that's a firebolt is fire, so I will do that. And that's a miss. Well, at least it was a cantrip. All right. So I will. That was nothing. So I am gonna step right back into the mist to obscure myself.
Okay, but nonetheless, okay, I'm gonna have you roll an 8-sided die.
In the tower or in the open?
In the open is fine in this case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it lands just to his right. So which means you don't accidentally get the other one. So let's see. Ah! Wrong one. Give me a second. Oh, thank God.
So yeah, anywhere where it hits will burn away in one round, dealing 2d4 damage to any creature that. Oh, it says starts its turn there. So it will be flaming. They'll want to go around it. But according to the rules, it also doesn't spread.
Yep.
Oh, so if we go in it, we take the damage?
Well, if someone goes in it right now, yeah, but at this point, that square is burning away. Next
Okay.
round, there will be no web, no fire in that square.
Okay.
Yep. And I pass the turn.
All right.
Oh, and I also moved back into the mist, so you can approve that move. Cool.
All right. Number 5 is restrained. He gets to make a strength check. Ooh, he gets himself a 20 and is able to break free. In this case, he comes up to here.
Starts wailing on Varric.
That was the wrong one. This one comes up to here.
That's number 30.
Thank you. Why do I keep grabbing the wrong one?
I don't know.
I seem to have issues with that somehow. I'll blame it on bad.
There we
luck.
go.
What's that?
So he broke free. That was still difficult terrain all the way across there. He was able to make it.
Good point. Let me double check.
I mean, he can diagonal 3 spaces there, and then yeah, he could probably get pretty close.
10, 20, 30.
No, I forgot to have it. So you're right. So hold on.
So he could be on the square diagonal to Varric there, the red square. It looks like he could make that.
No, actually, you can't even get that far at all.
Yeah, that one.
Depends on what his
That would
speed
be
is.
5. That would be. No, wait a minute. Hold on. So from there.
10.
Yeah, that's
So 5, yeah.
That's
10,
10,
that's 20.
20, and then-
20.
That's the best he can do is right there.
or diagonally up.
No,
if you want to.
because if you double the diagonal, because the second diagonal measures at 10, so that'd actually be 20 feet worth of movement, which he does not have.
Oh, I see. That's right. You've got the different movement. Okay.
Mhm.
Yep.
So that's the best he could do. However, he can use his crossbow. He was trying to flank you, so fortunately for you, he could not. And that should not have been because I forgot to take the effect off. But he dropped a 10, which still I don't believe would have hit. So he does nothing. And we move on to KLOE.
I'm going to pop out and shoot at 25. And then when I'm done, I'm going to pop back into the mist. Oh, nice.
Instant dead. Nice.
Another
I killed
threaded
it.
needle.
Boom.
That damn sharpshooter ability really helps.
I know. I love it.
Yeah, because that probably should have been at least a -2, if not a -5, otherwise.
Normally, I would call it a -5 with a with another creature in the way, but sharpshooter ignores cover.
Yep.
It doesn't ignore obscurement, but it does ignore cover.
Well, that actually makes sense.
You
All
still
right,
have to be able to see your target.
right. Even if it's through a pinhole.
Yes.
All right, Miz is stepping out into the action.
Yeah, I walk up, place my hand on Veric, and he gets like this forest smell. And as he does so, I will heal him with a cure wound of level 3.
I just
Thanks,
had
buddy.
this really interesting vision of your beloved Panther suddenly realizing the best way to heal wounds is by peeing on all of you.
Good thing he's a human or an elf right now.
Exactly. But
Well,
Of course, he still opens his robes and tries to pee on you.
yeah, for future reference, don't be offended if he does that.
I mean, technically speaking, if I was in cat form, I'd be licking him to death. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure how comfortable he feels me perched on his back, licking his face in an elf form.
All right. And number 29, where is he? Make sure I get the right one this time. He is still restrained, so he's going to make a dex check. Or sorry, strength check to see if he can get out of it. And yes, he is able to get out of it. So we remove that. And now he's going to move up. So that's 10. And that's all of his movement right there. But he's able to get up to Varric. He's going to target Varric finally, because he's been stuck in the whole time.
Isn't breaking free an action?
Ooh. Yes, I think you're right. Thank you.
Boom, boom,
That
boom,
means you don't
boom.
get to attack.
I just realized that. Good thing 5 missed, because 5 wasn't supposed to do that either.
Creature restrained by the webs can use its action to make a strength check against your spell. If it succeeds, it's no longer restrained. Okay, so he moves up, but he doesn't get to attack.
Web, the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah, aren't you guys?
Yeah, that spell's pretty awesome.
This is pretty sweet.
Aren't you guys glad that you have Kaoli around to remind me of where I keep forgetting the rules?
Oh
Yes.
And aren't you glad you have a DM that's willing to listen?
Encyclopedia
Yes.
Alex.
All right, number 11. Where are you at?
Is that he's the
11's right
northernmost.
up there.
Why is he restrained? He's not even in the. Oh yeah, he is on the corner.
Yeah, right at the upper corner. Yep.
Right, so
It was right on the edge.
action to try to get free. It was a 20, but became a 2, so he's not free.
Sweet.
Egg, you're up.
Well, didn't you just line yourself up nicely? I believe I'll move here. And I'll Burning Hands, which will catch. Make sure I'm on the right.
It's 15 feet, right?
15 feet. So it's him, and
Get all
him.
3 of them.
Yep.
And it will light the web on fire. So these guys will take damage
And-
at the end.
Additional 2d4.
So those guys are there. I'm going to click this.
And the 2d4 happens when each of their turns start.
Okay. And then, so I should just have to click these, right, Alex?
Hang
I
on.
click the cast and then click the damage.
Yep. It'll automatically take care of it. Yep.
Should. So 1 should get half damage, or 2 half damage, and 1 fully.
Nice.
There were
And
4 that got rolled.
Oh, creature 30
I'm
got
not sure.
included.
Yeah, I'm not sure
Yeah.
30 should have been included.
No, 30.
Creature
30 should
30 is
not have been.
Yeah, it's way in the back wall.
So yeah, he
Yeah,
So
I
I'd
forgot to
give him
unclick him for my
back
last
8
round.
points.
not a problem. I'll just give him back 8 points.
Yeah.
He hasn't even taken any damage yet. All
There
right.
we go. That's better.
So
And the
I
web is
am
on
going
fire.
to. You know what I'm going to do? Is that's one spell. That's a second of 3. I am going to pop an action surge,
And do it again?
and I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it
Get
again.
him.
Okay, so clicky. Wait a second, hold on. Clicky, clicky, clicky again. And bam. Why did I get 4?
Look what I bought.
Ooh, nice. And then the fire.
Boom.
Yeah.
Knock
Look at that. Laying the
two
beat
of them
down.
out. Nice.
Mini fireball.
Fire mage.
Camel's turn. Spit on him. Spit on him.
That'd be a pretty impressive spit.
Right through that statue's little fire that Redrith walked through, round corners. It's homing
That
spit.
spits magic missiles.
Yeah, right.
12 goes. Next, we're in round 3 now. He is restrained, so he's going to try to break free as his action. And is unable to do so. Skip a few.
Did you do the fire damage from the web?
No, he wasn't one of the 3 that got hit.
No, as casting the fire lights the web on fire.
Right. So the
It's
3
within the
squares are
cone.
lit, but they're not going to take their damage until they begin their turn, correct?
He did
Right,
begin
did-
his turn in the web.
12 started his turn in the web, right?
Right, but 12 wasn't in the lit area of the fire area of the web.
Doesn't it spread?
No. Each 5-foot cube of webs exposed to fire burns away in 1 round.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking the whole thing spread. Okay, that works.
So yeah, 12 is stuck, but not burning. Doesn't take any damage. Varric, you are up.
Gotcha.
All right. I am going to bonus action. Hang on. I didn't check the level of that spell. Yep. I still have 2nd level spell slots, right, Dan?
2. Yep.
Okay, cool. I'm going to bonus action Misty Step straight down to the bottom. And engage that guy that I bamf next to.
You're going to be putting yourself right into the web.
Mm-hmm. If when they cast fire, it's specific to a cube, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, you're not being burnt, but you could get caught in the web.
Sure.
Yeah, you
that's
have to
fine.
do a strength check to keep from getting caught.
That's okay.
Dex check to avoid, strength check to break free.
Oh, right.
But I just want to be there to engage that guy. Is that going to stop me from engaging him?
It potentially could. You now have to make a Dex check to avoid getting stuck in the web when you appear.
Okay.
Now, I don't think, Alex, that'll prevent him from using Misty Step to get out, though.
What if he
Correct.
but if he doesn't care about getting stuck in the web, is it just his feet? So it just so if he knew he was going to get stuck, does he have to make the dex save?
It's
Because that would take away his
point,
attack.
but yeah, the rules don't really differentiate between whether or not your
sure.
arms or legs are stuck. If you're stuck, you're restrained.
Okay.
Gotcha. That's true. So dex save.
Yep.
Negative,
No,
buddy.
Yep. Yeah.
you are now restrained by the web.
But I can still attack with the
No,
restraint condition, right?
it takes your attack. No, or it takes your action.
No, that was the dexterity save doesn't.
Yeah,
Oh.
no, yeah, I should still have my action and stuff. That was a bonus action to move there.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So just swing away.
So I'm
No,
stuck.
but
Yeah, I
he's-
can't
but
just.
he's restrained by it, so he can't be able to. He would still have the action. Yeah, he could have taken the action before he did the Misty Step and would have been fine. But since he stepped into it and is now caught by it, he's not able to complete his attack.
His action because of the restrained thing.
Yep.
Right.
Okay. Then that's my turn.
But but next round you can be able to swing if you choose to just no because you're restrained. Darn it.
No, the
Yeah.
restrained action, the restraint
have to
condition
use
shouldn't
that.
stop me from swinging.
Double check the definition. Find out.
Okay, I just pulled it up. Restrained. A restrained creature's speed becomes 0 and it cannot benefit from any bonus to its speed. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. The creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. So he can still attack even though he's restrained. He just
With
can't
disadvantage,
go anywhere.
though.
It's a
With
disadvantage. Yep.
Okay,
That's
so
fine.
then Go
I'm cool
ahead.
with
Yes, you can, because that Misty Step was a bonus action. You can make a disadvantage attack then.
Hold on a second. I have to make sure.
If
I'm
you
right.
have if you have the restrained condition on you, then it will automatically apply the disadvantage.
Gotcha. Okay. So you still going with the flail?
Yep.
Sorry, buddy.
Damn.
Drop to 17 too. All right, so it moves on to 30. He tries to break free and is unsuccessful in doing so. 11 is in the fire.
Takes the web. Yep.
So let's see. 2d4, correct?
Correct.
And then that's enough to drop him.
Nice.
Okay. He was targeting, Varric was targeting 12, is that correct? And 12 is restrained?
Looks
Yep.
like, yeah.
It would have been a straight roll instead of at disadvantage.
It would have been a straight roll.
Yep.
Right, because they're both
Because the disadvantage
disadvantaged.
cancels each one out.
Mhm,
Right.
mhm.
Yep.
All right, roll for damage on number 12.
Geez, it's a lot to keep a hold of.
Again, you owe your ranger so much.
Now is it dual swing this time?
No, I'm definitely going to do DM discretion on that.
Very good.
Yeah, that's
Swinging
definitely
twice
a
while
DM,
you're restrained.
DM discretion thing. But I'm going to step out of the mist and I'm going to target 12.
Get him. Ooh, crit.
Yep.
That should drop him. Crit with a
This is
sneak
gonna be-
Hang on.
Lord, what are you going to do? Like 40, 50 points of damage here?
Surprisingly low for what as many dice that got rolled.
Yeah, no kidding. Look at all those
I
ones.
rolled like 1s and 2s,
Yeah.
but it's still an instant death.
Yeah, you still killed it.
And then I step back into the mist.
You
Because
did all the
there's at least
damage
one
it could take. All right, so Kaylee's safely back in the mist now. Camels are still outside, hopefully. Haig.
All right, so these squares should be done with mist. They should be burned up. So I'm going to move into here, and I'm going to put my.
If it's not a purple square, it still has web.
It should have been a 15-foot cone, so it should have covered all this.
They were each three of them were in the way. They stopped the flame beyond that point.
Ah, okay. Well, then I'll just occupy the body space. And I'm going to target and put my hands in the same position as my burning hands and lower it, or put it towards the last guy and go, live or die, man, like Karate Kid.
Get rid of 12. Where are you?
Do you want me to do an intimidation roll or anything like that? I shouldn't do that. Just saying.
Oh, you're asking him, huh?
Yeah.
Let's see. What is his response going to be? He screams at you. Ah!
What did I
Obviously being
roll?
defiant.
1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Either defiant or strongly believes in a warrior's death, one or the other.
All right. Well, I'm gonna aim for blunt end of my hand axe and I'm gonna throw it at him.
Oh, you want to try and knock him out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. Wow,
He has
Lord.
not been hurt yet. No fire damage, no weapon damage.
Yeah, but if he takes a thunk to the melon, maybe he'll change his for the next person.
Oh.
Okay.
Should I change my damage at all?
Is
Should I change my damage since it's the non-lethal side?
there any way to record that inside Fantasy Grounds, Alex? Non-lethal damage?
No, not for 5th edition.
Yeah, just
So
roll
just-
for it. Don't worry about it. It's not going to delete him or anything. We'll just know any damage on him at the moment is non-lethal.
And I have some weird ability called, hold on, let's see, weapon bond. So the weapon must be within your reach throughout the ritual at the conclusion, blah, blah, blah. Once you have bonded a weapon to yourself, you can't be disarmed.
Yeah, you can summon it back to you as a
You can
bonus action.
Summon it to back to myself as a bonus action. That's one. So I'm summoning back my axe. After I throw it back to him, I'm doing the Luke Skywalker and
Or the Thor, you know.
or the Thor.
Well, the hit on the head definitely is enough to quell him, and he falls to his knees and starts whimpering. Well, not whimpering, but just I guess more along the lines of sighing, acknowledging his defeat. But yeah, he's not being a wuss.
Nothing about the
So
rest of your 7 buddies dying in front of you has anything to do with it either.
I look over my shoulder at Kay Lily and I go, "Good enough." Raise my hands, shrug my shoulders at her.
I just shake my head in disappointment.
That's good for me. Maddie, you'll have to make sure he doesn't pop his tooth out and bite into it. Give him the pill death.
Miz, you are up.
Just about to see the other guy in the room, and I'm like, shook my shoulder. I'm like, yeah, can't be bothered. So I'm gonna use a skill to try and pull out the bolt that I got shot by earlier on, and try to pull it out on medicine check if that's okay. And then I shall end my turn.
Redreth.
So is Is he down? Has he stopped fighting, or is he still?
Yeah, like I said, he went down to his knees. He's not begging, but he's just like, sitting there,
He's heavily discouraged.
heavily discouraged and willing to accept the fate that you're about to dish out to him, whether you decide to spare him or you decide to execute him.
I move up to the doorway. I look up. Is there a ledge around the top of the room?
Really want to know about that ledge, don't you?
I do. I'm obsessed.
Understandable. But no, there does not appear to be any ledge around this ceiling dome.
Okay, do what you will. I lose interest. I'll pass my turn.
The camel decides to spit on him. No. So he's survived yet another round. And Redreth, it's back up to you, but you've already passed your turn. Mizram, you're
I think
kind of the
I think the
same.
gods are trying to tell you something, Jim. It's your turn again.
It's my turn again.
Yeah, top of the O.
Fireball,
Yeah,
fireball.
Jim and Ant, you get to decide if you want to change your mind. If not, it's up to Varric what he wants to do.
I'm all good.
Yeah, I am. I'm not. I'm waiting for them to finish so we can go find a room with a ledge.
And Varric actually may not be able to do anything. Well, yeah, go ahead and make your strength check. See if you can get out of the web.
Sure. Yeah. I'll bust out.
Yeah, Jim, you could have walked around and started lighting up all the web squares, helping us out here.
Dan, strength check for me.
Oh, my bad, my
You
bad.
could just drop concentration on the web.
Yeah, you totally could.
Oh, yeah, okay. I can do that. That's fine. But it was entertaining.
Yes, it was.
And
It was
then I'll
quite
just,
entertaining.
once the web fades, I'll just take a step forward and just look at that guy with my flail in my hand and just try to get him to lay down his weapons.
And he does so willingly. And he looks up at you as like, give me a warrior's death.
Now look at do we need him?
Yeah, let's see if we can get some info on the map. They've obviously been in here. They may know more than we do.
Sure.
All right, so you're
Sure.
going to choose to interrogate him?
Oh
Yeah, but I'll still kill him. I'll promise to kill him.
All right. Well, I do got to take a quick bio break. We went a little past the hour mark. I realized we only got about another 40 minutes to play. So let's just take a break until the bottom of the hour.
Cool.
And resume for another 30 minutes and see if you guys can figure out where you're going from there.
Sweet.
All right. So you've got the one of these guys left who seems to at least have some semblance of honor and battle integrity and is willing to meet his fate, apparently wanting to die with the rest of his comrades. But I guess you guys have other things in mind for him at the moment.
If you cooperate, we'll kill you like you asked. I think is the gist of what somebody was trying to say.
Yeah, it's either like tell us what we want to know and we'll just kill you. Otherwise, we're gonna start breaking bones and just let you lay here in a puddle for a
Hey,
while.
let's start with fingernails first. Fingernails are always fun.
Redreth is considering the fireball again.
Yeah, he can take a flail to the head or a dagger to the belly and be left here with broken legs. Like he can tell us and we'll kill him quickly and honorably, or we'll just leave him here to suffer.
Well, what is it you want to know?
I defer
What's-
to the party.
What's the trick to the maze?
I don't know. We've been stuck here for weeks ourselves.
Uh-oh. You guys merchants?
Do we look like merchants?
You could. You never know.
I don't think we ever got a decent description of these creatures. What do they
No.
look like?
Well, the
No, we
the icon is pretty representative of them.
It's
Do,
also very small on my screen and I can't see it.
Don't people remember they said they sent some people inside the temple and they haven't come back out yet? That was the priest earlier on. So we probably just killed a bunch of people who we're on friendly terms with. Yay!
Omelets,
We can blame it
eggs,
on the menu.
whatever.
Zoom screen.
Okay. So, generic human of some sort.
Yeah, they look pretty bandit-y.
Yeah, pretty.
What's their
solid.
purpose here? Why are they here? What are they here for?
We're trying to plunder the tomb. There's not much left here, though.
Okay. They can just die then. Because they're the reason it's a fucking desert here. So
Well, he also doesn't. He probably doesn't know how long they've actually been there, because
Right.
you lose your sense of time when you're in the mist. So they
Sure.
could have been in there. They could be in here for years.
Or they could have been in here for a matter of days.
Mhm.
Correct.
Are we done with them? You want me to just kill them?
You can decide, man. Do you have any other relevant information you'd like to share?
What did they ask the Sphinx?
Good question.
Sphinx? What Sphinx?
And I'm just gonna kill him then.
Dude, I totally saw that coming.
Yeah, me too. Flail
It's
to the side
literally
of the
only
head.
it's literally only a hallway away, and he's like, "What Sphinx?"
Yep. Yep.
Maybe not plausible, but it is possible. He hasn't run into him yet.
Yeah, they could
Yeah.
not have. There
Very
was no other
possible.
markings through the hallway, so if they've been traversing the hallways, they haven't been keeping track of where they've gone. So they could end up going in a circle.
And you don't
They
know
spent their whole time making the sign on the door.
and you don't know how they got there either.
Right.
This is true.
Yeah, so that one's dead. I killed him.
Yeah, just kill him.
Dispatched.
That flail to the side of the head. Dunsky. The other one have anything he wants to say? Any last words?
The what? Other one?
Yeah, there was
I thought there were
only
two.
one
No,
Oh,
there's
okay,
only
my
one,
No,
bro.
there's just the one.
You thumped
Okay.
him. We're done.
Yep, we're done here. I'm gonna loot him. Anything that looks like it belongs here, I'm just gonna leave on the floor.
I'm gonna loot number 5, the guy who was speaking as if he was the leader.
See, I thought we didn't kill him. Thought
Oh, we
somebody
killed
was-
him.
Yeah,
Oh,
he,
okay,
he went
okay.
down. He went
Cool.
down. All right, so let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, miny, mo. Let's see.
The wizard wants to find his ledge.
Yeah, I think I'm
lich?
just good just
His
for
lich.
maybe for the ease of moving on before we leave. I'm gonna go back over to the heavy plank door where the chest fell out of the ceiling, over on the right side, to avoid more encounters and whatnots. Hallway, it goes all the way down past the bad elves room, over past the piles of dead, and then out 25 to the heavy plank door where there was an X on the floor.
Doorway 28.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, once I finish looting that guy and stripping him, I'm just gonna leave all his shit there. I'm not even gonna take anything from him. I'm just gonna strip him down to his skivvies and drag him to the pile of dead bodies behind Redrith as he wanders.
You're just dragging him behind you as we
Dragging him
walk through
all
the
that
hall.
way.
Couple of them. We might as well. Like, fuck them. Bandits. They're plundering this place. Like, people like that are the reason this place isn't as nice as it should be. So I'm not a fan.
All right.
Whatever ghouls spawn here can eat them.
Let's see here for a moment.
And I may not have realized how far away that was.
Yeah, that's quite a ways.
That's all right. Fuck them. Then I'll just pile them up in that room,
Okay.
leaving their
So-
shit for whatever.
Okay. So player discussion.
Hold on before you start. So who was the one that was searching?
Okay.
Varric and Haig were.
Okay, so the only thing you find on him, in addition to his scimitar and leather armor, is a whole 17 copper pieces.
Ooh, a whole
So
bunch
what
of
do you
nothing.
do?
Yeah, I'm not taking any of it. He's stripped naked and slumped in the corner.
Same for main dude.
Yep. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave their shit as an offering.
Oh, you're
Like
not-
we eradicated them, and now their stuff is now part of whatever, however the thing works. You know what I mean? The loot of this place is now their shit too. Like giving back to it in a sense. Probably doesn't do shit,
Okay.
but you know, it might.
No, that makes sense. I see the logic behind it.
Yeah.
All right, so you just search the one dude. Not worrying about the rest of it. Redreth, you said you wanted to go to the room that you marked number 28, where the big X
Yep.
is.
Yep.
All right, so I guess you're leading the way back that way.
Yep.
All right, so let's see.
That would be why we didn't mess with the rest of the bodies, because Redrith's like, I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
And I don't want to leave him alone. I wasn't hired to, do nice things to him, and I was hired to keep him safe.
Okay. There's a couple places we haven't explored yet after he's done with his investigating the ledge. There's a couple places that we haven't explored yet, and then we haven't measured Redruth's area.
I just want to get up on the ledge and take a close look.
So I was trying to get us over there and figuring out what I need. Turn left at 33. And go straight ahead. All right, so address. Everyone's following him, right?
Yeah.
Now let's see, what is that about?
As we're on our way over there, I guess I'm going to have a discussion with Kaeli and say, it seems that our investigation abilities could be helpful in finding anything that could be up on this ledge. Because I think I've got a +6 on investigation, and I think hers is pretty high too.
Investigation? No.
Or is it perception?
Perception
Mine
is high,
is.
but investigation is not.
I'm +6 on investigation too.
Okay.
I think mine's decent.
So yeah.
An 8.
Yours
So
is
I
a
immediately
+4, Maddie.
Mhm.
So
Maybe
Yours is
perception
athletics,
then.
which is a +8.
Mhm.
So I step into the room, look up, and Misty step. Oops, that's the wrong one. I cast web. Why did I cast web? I
You
do
hit
Misty
the wrong
step,
button.
right? So I Misty step up to the ledge, and I want to investigate.
I want to toss a rope up
Oh,
to
yeah.
him, see if he can get a spot to tie off, so I can assist.
Let me
Man.
see here. I
Hang on.
have.
Dan, I'll take your rope and I'll use my last second level spell and follow.
Oh, don't you have
Ledger
the
filter.
rope of the magic rope?
Oh yeah, the grippy
I
rope.
do.
The grippy
Yeah, I
rope
can
can
take
just
that up
like
there.
make itself an L shape and or something and just hang right on the ledge.
Yeah.
It needs
So I can
something
just-
to tie itself to, or it
Right.
doesn't work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can just bamf
let's
up and
see.
tie it off.
If we have anything to tie it to.
As I
Or
just
recall,
say-
there
you
wasn't
guys.
anything.
It was
I
just
just
a
hold it.
flat ledge. There's no railing.
Matt can Misty step at. You'd have to do it at second level though, dude, and that's your last
That's-
spot.
Yeah, I know.
If my sun blade could cut the wall, then I could like cut a notch or a hole through the thing and pass the rope through it and tie it
You
around.
should just hold a regular rope and let people climb.
Yeah, I can just hold it.
Oh,
So I'll just
okay.
take the rope
yeah,
and
that's
bamf
true.
up there.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Yeah, because
So he does that
you can cast Misty Step at a higher level. That's fine if
Right.
you have a higher level slot. So
Yeah, that's all I got left. So I'll
Doesn't
just bamf up
do
there.
anything to the spell, but it does.
No.
It is possible to
works.
cast it at a higher level slot.
yeah,
Kelly is
It's-
mildly interested in this ledge, but it's not an obsession with her. Her thing is the measuring.
And
okay.
it is a second level spell,
Very good.
Misty Step. So
Okay, so then Haig then Haig and Varric are both up there too then at this point?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So then he can help me do the roll. Is that right?
So and remind me, the block is on the ground with a hole in the corner of it, right? Something like that. Isn't there a block in this room that hit the ground?
No,
It falls.
It-
That's-
it did, but it might have reset itself.
Don't step on the X.
It might have, but it has not. It's still there.
Okay.
It has not reset itself. Okay.
All right. Okay, so I'll click the advantage button and click investigation. Come on, don't fail me now.
Not bad.
30-20. Nice.
20, that's not too bad.
You would think, right?
Uh-oh.
It's not a bad roll. That doesn't mean that it's enough to find anything if there's anything to find, but it's not a terrible roll.
Wait, is it? How does
'Cause I'm
inspiration work? Does it
I'm
add
looking
to
at
your
the
roll?
wall. I'm looking at the wall. I want to see if there's like a crack or a seam or anything that could let somebody get up to this ledge. It just seems like a place people would, I don't know, go to either service the thing or I don't know, maybe even watch people die or something. I don't know.
How does your inspiration work? Is that just advantage or is it a plus to the
Reroll,
roll?
Yeah, it's a
I
reroll.
think.
Okay.
So at this
So-
point, I will encourage each of you to take a look at the campaign play section in the Discord channel.
Okay.
It's a big
So
circle.
it's just a round yeah. Oh, it's so it's the dome. It's the cap
Yeah.
of one of the parts of the
But
pyramid.
it's a walking ledge. There has to be something here. There has to be.
And indeed, you find a obscured, somewhat concealed outline of a doorway directly above the doorway that you guys entered the room from.
obscured.
I point to it right there, right here, right here. All right. Now, how do we get it open? Must
Detect
open
magic.
door.
I can't do
is
it, but
I don't have
Yeah.
detect magic.
Is it
Yeah.
locked?
Who asked that?
I did. Haig, is it locked?
Hey, no, it is not locked. Apparently, all it requires to open is a little bit of pressure. It's actually
Push, pull.
balanced rather well on the hinges, and is part of the reason why it seems to fit so seamlessly.
So I'll give it a push.
I'm taking a subtle step back.
I'm so excited. I'm not taking a step
You
back.
want me to
That,
push?
that this actually turned into something. Oh no, this is like my
Okay.
I've been like obsessed with the ledge. And
I am-
okay, I'm gonna grab his
It's-
cowl, like the back of like between his shoulders, just to like pull him back in case something happens. Just in case.
I'm Homer Simpsoning into the bush.
so yeah, so I will try and push the door.
I have come not to trust this pyramid.
And go ahead and take a look at the Discord channel again.
Oh boy.
It's a pull door, not a push me.
Oh, there's something there. There's a tunnel, a hallway.
Ooh.
We just went to
let's
another
take a
level of the
look.
maze.
Should we get the rest of the group here first?
If you said,
Yes.
"Ooh, there's a tunnel," then Kaomi is all like, "Well, come on, let's get everyone up there and start measuring it and mapping it."
Please let there be a lever that shuts the mist off.
Yeah,
There is no
exactly.
mist. There is no mist in that corridor.
Ooh, nice.
I
right.
like this better and better.
I will say I will
investigate
yell down. I will yell down. Hey, there's a corridor up here, so come on up, and I will step through into the corridor.
Is somebody gonna hold a rope for us?
I'm
Yeah,
I'm doing that.
Varric has one, or Haig has one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Redreth is so excited. He's so excited that he's just like zoning and just like, oh, forward. Awesome.
May I remind you, Redrith, that there are several of us without any spell slots left.
Yes. We need to.
Well, we get in here. Let's go inside the thing, and I can put the dome up, and then we can rest.
Okay. Word. I dig it.
Ooh, I like dome.
Yes.
It'll stick through the walls on each side, but it will keep us safe.
That's okay.
So where are you setting it up?
In the hallway.
in the upstairs hallway.
In the upstairs hallway. Gotcha.
Yep.
All right. So is this intended to be a short or a long rest?
Long rest.
Gotta be long.
Okay. So this actually seems like a perfect time to take a break, since we only got 7 minutes left in the session anyway.
He's gonna make you wait, Jim.
We have a new direction.
Damn it.
All right, if you want a little bit more visibility, I guess I can provide it to you. I just haven't had a chance.
Oh no, that's fine. No, that's fine. I'm just kidding.
I like the suspense. I love it.
Yeah.
I think it's great.
So, but Redreth will step into the hallway, so there's enough room forward and backwards for everybody to fit, and then he will cast the hut.
Nice.
I think it's.
Oh,
been
he'll wait for everybody to come in, otherwise they'll be blocked out. So there is an order to that. So
yeah, I think it's been a while since we've really rested anyway, so we're probably pretty tired.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize going into that mimic encounter, I had already burned a spell slot. So
Yeah.
Yeah. We've been doing this for several sessions. It's easy to lose track of the time that our characters have seen elapse.
yeah, no kidding.
Yep, very, very true. But at least we can say that you are now officially, yes, you are out of the maze. Now, if you want to map it,
yeah.
that's fine. But that you are out of the maze. And just to provide a little bit more, let's see. You actually will be confirmed that you're out of the maze. Let me double check. Where the heck is it? Yep. You don't see it yet on the map, and it will be on when we're all done, or when we actually get onto this level. But on the floor right in front of the doorway is a compass rose.
A compass rose?
Mm-hmm. And it's just painted on the floor, right in front of the doorway. And north is pointing to your right.
Oh, cool.
That's how you pretty much know that you're out of the maze.
Cool. Oh, we're out of the maze.
Whew, yay. Now I'm excited.
Sounds good to me.
And with that, I think we can close up session 19, and session 20 will start in this new level. What it reveals,
Awesome.
where it will take you, we don't know yet.
Cool.
Very cool. Awesome.
Hey, and we got in 2 combats today. That's like serious ratio.
Hell yeah.
Heck
I
yeah.
know.
And I didn't even have to use a fireball.
Just a mini
Before
one.
we hit the long rest button, I want to hit this to see what it does. Yeah, so there is a button to do the stone's endurance without having to worry about it.
Cool. That's cool.
Cool.
Cool. All right.
And yeah,
I'm stopping the
not gonna
recording.
Trigger the long rest until we start next time, just to make sure everyone's thought of everything, myself included.
Sounds good.
Very good.
But
Good
yeah,
times.
we should be ready to
Oh,
go.
yeah.
Hope you guys all had fun. Sorry if the maze dragged on a little too long, but I think you gave it and it gave you a run for their money.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
And what was that?
And I'm sure
4 or 5 sessions we spent on that one level?
Yeah.
it had to be. It had to
Yep.
be.
Yeah.
Well, I enjoyed the maze. What I had running through my head was the what's his face from who does the commentary for Big Brother in the UK, from Newcastle, Geordie accent. I just had that running through my head, like day 10 in like the maze going on. I'm like going,
How long have we been in here?
I'm not sure if you have Big Brother in America.
No, yeah, we've read all.
Yeah.
At least some of us have.
Mm.
All right, folks. Great session. I hope you enjoyed it.
Sure.
Again, session 20 resumes in 2 weeks. Same bat time, same bat channel.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
hopefully we'll be getting Albie in as a member of the party and not just an observer sometime soon. I do believe
Cool.
some opportunities
Sweet.
for him to join up now that you're out of the maze.
Either way, you guys have been a hell of a lot of fun to watch and listen to. So
Glad you're enjoying
thanks
it.
for the round nonetheless.
Glad we keep it
Alright.
interesting.
Yeah, for
I'll
sure.
see you guys later.
Sounds
Yeah,
good.
take it easy.
See
Have a
everybody
good
later.
Couple weeks.
All right.
And Alex,
cheers.
I'll send you Albie's character sheet so that you can help us update the coding on it.
Yes, thanks, Alex.
Will do.
And I know you will keep player and character knowledge separate, so you won't recognize them when you run into
Yep.
them.
Do you know what I thought you were going to do, Keith, when we fighting that mimic?
What about it?
I thought you were gonna put a mimic in a mimic. so I thought we were gonna fight that little thing, kill the little mimic, and then I thought the whole room was gonna be a bigger mimic.
Yeah,
I
the
was kind
giant
of having
mimic.
fun with the undead mimic idea, though, but
I really want to make a bag of holding that's a mimic.
that's not a bad idea.
Technically, isn't there one in what it called? D&D 5e supplement, Acquisition Corporation. Don't they have like a
I
bag
gotta
mimic?
get that. I gotta get that book. for
That'd be
sure.
cool. Very good. I'll see you guys later.
Yep.
Right, take care. everyone has a
Thanks,
good week
guys.
and look
Have a
out.
good one.
Have a great one, all.
You too, Miz. We'll see you.
And so ends session 20 or 19. Session 20 coming up.